day of Dota 2. Whew, that's some good shit. Alright, so, what do you guys remember? Do you guys remember stuff about Cookies, right? We know Legion Commander. We know Lone Druid, right? We know Pablo's Rubik, right? So these are the things you guys will be thinking about during the draft, okay? You guys want to look really smart, like I did in Dota Pit last night when I called 3 to 5 heroes without even looking at the screen? This is how you do it. You just gotta think for a moment here. Alright? And I believe these guys, we don't know anything. So they're gonna ban the Bane, and then you're just looking at like other top tiers. So they could ban a Tusk. They'll probably ban Undying. What do they? Who has first pick? They have first pick. Probably don't ban Undying then, because no one takes Undying overall first, I don't think. Unless, I mean, that's assuming you want Undying. So they'll ban the Dazzle, so this leads to a couple things. Like, if they don't take Darkseer, which Cookies probably will, I think it's their best hero. They played really well with it, and it's getting later into the round, so you want, like, not as much pub stompy heroes like Legion Commander and more serious heroes like Darkseer. So, and the other disadvantage is if they don't take Darkseer, then you leave open Darkseer plus Night Stalker. Okay, so they're going to take the Gyro, so that does leave, like, Darkseer Night Stalker, Darkseer Spirit Breaker. Is Complexity okay after that beating? Did they call the police to report that assault by DC? I don't know. It was a little rough. Now, here's the other thing, though. If they don't take Darkseer in these two, that's, like, really bad for their gaming, I believe. Like, Cookies with Darkseer and Gyrocopter I'd be very afraid of. But there are a lot of really good options here. Some teams, they might pick Darkseer plus the support, thinking about, like, one of the other tier heroes. They might look into towards something like a Darkseer and a Bounty Hunter, which is something you can generally grab somewhere later down the line. In the past, when they've been running the Gyro, I believe they've been running Ember a couple times too. Except, actually, I'm not sure if, oh, because it'll be E-skill. I don't think he plays the Ember. I think Ash always plays the Ember, and I don't think they run mid-Gyro. So this is pretty much guarantees to be Ash. Just bringing up some stuff on the side here. Because he's pretty much always been playing Invoker. We haven't seen the Death Prophet yet, even though I've seen him playing some other stuff. I don't think Darkseer as a blind second pick is good. It's good. Well, you get 2 picks in a row, right? So, if that's what you're talking about. Give us some stats. Yeah, I know Ember's one of his favorites, but he hasn't played it yet for them. He hasn't played it in a pro game yet, so... Okay, and then they're going to snag up that Lone Druid that we talked about. Now, that's interesting. So they didn't want to leave it for the side of Kezu. That could have been bad, I suppose. Good old Team Coast. Back in the days. And Visage. Interesting they take the Visage. Seems unlikely it would have got banned out, honestly. I'm a little surprised. It's not... Like, you're against VP, it gets banned out, but... Not in scrims either, eh? Poor guy. Well, they'll grab up that Tusk. There was the Darkseer. So, interesting that Cookies are willing to take the Tusk over top of something like the Darkseer or, you know, maybe one of those other heroes. They're going to get rid of the Death Prophet. So, they're very wary of, like, a push strat. Now, heroes that are still left could be Chen. Like, if these guys are Chen players, they'd have a pretty good early fighting lineup, early pushing lineup. Visage can output a pretty insane amount of damage even at really early levels. I think we all know this, especially in big 5-man brawls when you're trying to defend a tower. So if they ban like an Earthshaker or a Witch Doctor, I'd be looking out for a Chen pick. More than likely, they'll probably ban like a Windrunner. Yeah, they should ban Windrunner because that's what they're going to want in mid for E-skill. But they're going to ban the AA. So this is push. AA is like the #1 hero against push lineups. Yeah, no, obviously they didn't want Darkseer this game. It's interesting because it is Kezu's, like, best hero, as he thinks. It's a good morning, guys. Coffee and Dota. I like this whole getting up early thing. It's nice, you know?
10 seconds remaining.
So... I'd be worried about a Chen. They should just take Wind Ranger again. That'd be comical. But it would detract a little bit from their whole pushing lineup. She doesn't come online that early these days.
Reserve time.
But other heroes to be wary of, then you have to assume, I think this will probably be safe lane lone druid, which means they might be looking for like 2 dual offlane heroes, so they could go like Undying. Be pretty sick, give them a little bit of sustain for the push, but they're going to go for the Magnus. So now this makes me think more towards like a mid-game lineup, leading into something like an Ember Spirit or a Juggernaut next for them. And then this could be an offlane lone druid. Could also be an offlane Magnus, or yeah, offlane Magnus, safe lane, lone druid, mid-Ember. Wouldn't be that unusual. So a lot of different options. It's so much harder to tell in an open qualifier, but there's the Pablo Rubik. We all knew that was coming. I wonder if this is going to be a core Tusk then, because usually Pablo seems to be the 4. Yeah, that reserve time, seriously, they're thinking about this one pretty hard, guys. In terms of damage, well, you got the magic damage from Visage, magic damage from Magnus, so they got a pretty decent balance right now.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Mag offlane is pretty risky. You don't want him to come out with absolutely nothing out of the laning stage. Like, he's still viable, but he's not the best. I still think Wind Ranger's, like, extremely good here.
10 seconds remaining.
For the side of Cookies. And if they do get the Wind Ranger... Disruptor, too. Okay, so a very balanced lineup. No crazy push. Interesting that they went for the AA ban despite not having, like, any major sustain, you know what I mean? Like, they don't even have a mech hero. Which is really odd. They have, like, nobody that's going to build a mech. Assuming this will be either Ember or Juggernaut. Empower works on Bear, right? I assume so.
10 seconds remaining.
There are certain things that don't work on hero illusions. Empower definitely does work because Alacrity too. It all shares the same status. One of the ones that doesn't is actually Iron Shell. You can't Iron Shell Visage Familiars. You can't Iron Shell Lone Druid's Bear, and you can't Iron Shell Brewmaster's Spirits. It's kind of interesting. So they're gonna go for the OD, looking for a little bit of the old dirty in the mid. I really like Wind Ranger here, honestly. Shackle's so good up against Lone Druid. Trying to avoid the root as well, but the only issue with picking Wind Ranger is that they have a ton of magic damage right now, like between Disruptor, Magnus, and Visage, so largely that's going to take away a lot of the power that you're actually getting from Wind Run.
5 seconds remaining.
So, it's understandable. There's that Witch Doctor ban. I wonder if they are going to... No. There's the Juggernaut ban, so do they go back for the Ember then? Yeah, if you could Iron Shell Bear, that would be disgusting. Outhouse Decorator. I always liked Outhouse Destroyer. That was always a good one. That would be pretty interesting if they went safe lane Bear, mid Magnus, and just got like a controlling off lane and didn't go for something like the Ember.
10 seconds remaining.
I wonder what it would be though.
Phantom Assassin.
Nope. EE boys. So, it'll be, who needs a Juggernaut? Who needs an Ember Spirit? We're just gonna go with a good old-fashioned PA. This is some Alliance Dota. This is some Alliance Dota down here, jeez. S4, look at this. S4, Bulldog, Loda. A little bit of, Zake plays the Visage, yeah. And then EGM Disruptor, yeah. Yeah. Freaking Alliance, boys.
10 seconds remaining.
What is this?
5 seconds remaining.
This is great. This is good stuff.
Reserve time.
Here, let me just label this up here. There we go. There. So, Team Alliance gonna be going up against Cookies Dota. True. The Naga. Or the support EGM Wind Ranger. That's true, OD. They really don't. I mean, at least they have Gyro. He's like one of the #1 MKB heroes in some senses. Okay. No more yokes. It's okay, guys. EGM? Oh. That's pretty comical. Hey, how you doing there, bud? true. That's true. I'm sure you'll get back on that IO, buddy. Don't worry. So, can you at least agree that this is Team Alliance? Alright, well, for Cookies then, what about them? It looks like it'll probably be the Kazoo Legion. Okay. So, I wasn't sure if he played Tusk. Clearly he doesn't, so they put a lot of stock on this Legion. Sure, but they're going to lose versus Pablo Gaming? Yeah, I have to agree. Pablo Dota, man. He's the boss. So, I have to say, I thought this whole Kazoo Legion Commander thing, I know he spams it a lot in pubs. I know he plays it a lot, but I thought it was kind of like an earlier round thing where they just thought it would make the games a little bit easier, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of running through the games, having a good time, messing around. I'm interested that they're going for it this late, but... Well, help lock down the PA. Of course, the right clicks won't be too good, but slap on some of that magic damage. Should be okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, let's grab these here. So come on, Steph. Let's go.
10 seconds
Ash,
remaining.
click those buttons.
5 seconds remaining.
It's true, though. Would be some nice IO gaming if it didn't get banned out so early. Alright, well, for those of you who skip the draft whenever I do throw a VOD up on YouTube,
Prepare for battle.
because I know you're out there. This is going to be Team Alliance, aka not Team Alliance, aka Kiski, up against Team Cookies. And we're going to get all set and ready here. Oh, there's a pause, because it's Dota 2. Now, guys, they need to win this. Cookie's got to win, because Kezu, he left the pub. He was level 24, and they were winning the game, and he left the pub. That's harsh. That's harsh stuff. But, you know, open qualifiers call, and that's the life. So this is pretty much low priority gaming for Kezu. And, well, we know who's going to be on what hero up here. It's not much of a mystery. So we'll head down the bottom lane. Looks like it's going to be Godness. He's going to be on his PA. Xiao 8. Real Xiao 8. Totally the real guy. Let's take a look here, guys. He'll be like 9k MMR. Yep, 9k. You guys can see. I don't know if it's showing up on your screen, but it says 9k right there. So watch out for that bad boy. And it's going to be new Neo. That's going to be annoying to say. On the Visage. It'll be Sonic on that Magnus. And on the Lone Druid, it's going to be Orbit. You guys want the increased minimap size? Yeah, I can increase a little bit. Oh, I need to start memorizing this. Oh, right, minimap hero size. That's the one. Let's do the, what, 800? How's that? That's a little bit better. I can do that for you. I'm going to put that in my config notepad file. Save that. Alright, I'll never have to worry about that again. Alright, it's an early on smoke here. Pablo looking to lead the way. Last time they had Iron Shelled Rubik leading the way, which is pretty comical. Look at they're reorganizing. Alright, to be Steph style, of course. They got the Tusk. The Tusky Tusk. So the 5-man snowball. Oh, Sonic, you may be the victim to this. Oh, we're going in, boys. Oh, no, maybe not the hero. But they have to commit to this kill now. With the rocket barrage. It's fine. It's just a tower. It's okay, guys. First blood. Good stuff. Good stuff. I always find it so comical. You only get like 25 experience. It's like so minuscule. Oh, they definitely saw that ward. I guess they wouldn't have seen exactly where it was, so maybe he'll be alright. They're gonna know there's one around here somewhere, though. Oh, Steph. A little bit of trouble with the soul assumption. Couple right clicks, gonna snowball. Who got it? Oh, World got it! Oh, skewer back. It does miss, but another strike will take him out. And E-skill looking like he might go down. Oh, nice fairy fire. Ah, no! Man, that was like the most value Thunder Strike of all time. How much damage does it even do? 40 by 6. Ends up carrying 2 kills. So, the run back. It's okay, though. They got the bounty rune. That's all that matters. We all know that. How about those lift rune denies by Pablo yesterday? Those were clown. Look at Kezu trying to, at least, like, if anyone knows how to deal with this bear, it's going to be Kezu. This guy's like the bear spammer. So I'll be interested to see how he wants to go up against it. He's going to be a melee up against the bears, so we'll see. Legion Commander, at least with a little bit of sustain, should be able to deal with some of this bear harass. But here's where all the action's going to be. And on this try on try, and this is some old school Dota. A little bit of Visage, a little bit of tri-lane action. A little bit of hope we don't miss a kill in another lane, because that's likely to happen. For now, it's a little bit chill. This seems... It can't be as bad as it was before. Maybe it is. He's still taking the early points in the orb. You can see he's stealing all this intelligence. Lasts for 50 full seconds. It's pretty brutal. He's going to have to take the high ground ward. Make this survivable, but... No CS so far for your poor Magnus. He finally has the mana for a Q. He's like trying to throw one out before it's too late. Both bounties GG. It's just some Dota 2 guys. How's this going? Is the bear dead? Kizu killed the bear? No, okay. Alright, alright. Whew. I was very concerned for a moment there. I was like, there is no way that's possible. You have to like dive the tower or something. And so, obviously, the big key point we're gonna have to watch for is when this hits level 5, right? And those supports, they left Ashe alone for a little bit here, so there's going to be a bit of a dive from Godness, and with that Soul Assumption, he'll go down. Godness pretty low. No points in the blur quite yet, but they don't have enough to finish him off. And they secured the bottom rune, but it cost the carry his life, but can they get a support in return? It's looking like it's going to be close. They do it again now. Godness in here a little bit deep. Ashe coming back in Soul Assumption will clean up Pablo, but the Rock Barrage coming back and trying to get new Neo. And looks like one more right click. Oh, a couple more with that stick. Alright. Oh, and then the snowball immediately on the Godness. Say goodbye to your tri-lane. All three now fall. Score will be tied up 4-4. Jeez, it's the action ever in the mid. Oh. A little carrier. Just going to wall its way back to base here. Z-Skill brings out a salve. Oh, there we go. Sends home his poor bottle. So Sonic, he's got up to 7 CS. Let's give this guy some credit. He's managing to turn this around a little bit after starting out at 0. Top lane, Keza seems relatively okay, going for the 2 points in the moment of courage. So help improve that lifesteal up against the bear. You know, it's harder to harass, obviously. Get a little bit more value out of the little bit of right clicks you can get on it. We assist Dota now, boys. That's right. That is right. Let's check out how's the vision down here. Obviously, this ward in the back line up there is extremely valuable for the Radiant. And it's probably going to be the only reason Joey lives if he does here. Nope, the lift though. I'm not sure he's going to live, guys. Look at Ashe just trying to find a way, and then he's like, you know what? I'll just hit him over the trees. It's fine. We'll just flat cannon. So, another kill picked up here by this aggressive try. And it's going very well. It's always risky running the aggressive try. You know, you don't really want to blow it here, then suddenly the PA gets so far ahead, but doing a good job shutting him down. And here's going to be another rotation from the supports. However, by this ward back here, you can see the Radiant are fully aware of everything. And had they gone to the mid lane, they probably would have went on Ashe. But it looks like he'll be alright for now. When's the kill power for here? I'm not really sure with this new build. Oh, hey, Iron Jesus. Depending on the matchups, we're seeing ODs maxing the orb, maxing the aura. Interesting. We're going in here again. The action never stops down bottom. Rock Barrage comes through Zhao 8 though. Well, looks to connect field. Now he's in a little bit of trouble here. Seth style. Alright, it's a 1-for-1 so far. No more spells from Pablo. Another Soul Assumption coming out. Can't quite get the Rocket Barrage on a new Neo. And he will live because of it. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, well, looks like Kezo had to slap down the press the attack. A little bit of snowball action. Bring them up on top of Orbit and the duel. They gotta finish this guy off, though, and they will. Take your first win of the match. Now Kezu getting that free bonus 10 damage. Let's go.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, well, we didn't talk too much about these other lassets in the middle lanes here. Oh, look at that immediate harass. The bear returns. DD for the OD. By the way, OD, speaking of which, he's leading the CS, but tied in the top lane is your Lone Druid and Legion Commander. No decent runes, so not gonna be looking to come up here. So, total lead here. It is in favor of Cookies. These nice little rotations coming out here from Steph Style and the Tusk. Doing very well. And we'll see what this PA wants to go for. I assume, like, just Helm, I guess, is kind of the thing. I don't know if this is, like, going to be one of these battles. Is this Reddit stream channel? I don't think so. I hope not. We'd be having some issues. Alright, smoke up from Sonic. Maybe trying to get a play with this RP here. Look at his poor intelligence, man. It lasts a full 50 seconds, so he has RP and that's it. He doesn't even have Skewer to combo up with this. So there's the slow. Now Pablo's gonna watch for this lift here. Here comes the Skewer inside. He won't have the mana though. Alright, they're still gonna be able to grab him. He needs to ball up. He wants a second RP here. Not falling up in time. They're gonna dump that ultimate, all that stolen intelligence. Saves Pablo with the lift. E-skill. E-skill Dota. Pablo lives. Plays. Triple kill E-skill. And Pablo thanks him. That's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. Alright, well, Kezu still not going down to the root bear. Obviously press the attack helping with that. Man, that was some sick plays by E-skill. I'm still not over that.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Finally, I'm so, like, Steph style, I feel like he just wants to go in. Oh, they're going in. Only one person in the snowball. Looks like that's all they're going to need. Steph style, tank up a little bit of tower, a little bit of soul assumption, a little bit of dagger. Anything else you guys want to throw his way? He seems relatively okay with it anyway. A little bit more gold for Pablo. Get himself some arcane boots. Pablo very happy now. Oh yeah. That's good. 8.5 minute Rubik arcane boots. That's a good day. That's a good day right there. So Dunkmaster Flex, not up for another 80 seconds. He's got one to steal some more into here. Look, he still has 6 stolen intelligence. You know, he's feeling it. Meanwhile, Sonic probably happy there's someone else in this mid lane, and Ash, well, he'll probably be happy too. Get some easier experience. Doesn't worry about this tri lane. Maybe get a little bit more farm coming up. And for now, it looks like there will be a smoke up. They are coming to the mid. And from the Radiant Vision... Alright, so with that ward down now, the supports could just be lurking in here, so it's not as easy to judge that they're coming. And Sonic, pretty far up considering there's no creep wave. Oh, looks like he might pay for this. Question is, can Ash get any time to do anything about it? It doesn't look like it. Won't commit the snowball. Don't want to dive too hard. Probably for the best. E-skill instead rotating top lane. Can try and make something happen up here. Just like hoping Kezu can go for a quick duel. Oh, as long as he doesn't get rooted at an unfortunate time, they're going to snowball in on this too. Here's the Radiant Vision. Well, we'll watch how Mr. Orbit reacts here. Run! There's the duel. Snowball. Get the dunk in 5 seconds. There's the Savage Roar, though. Of course, won't affect Kezu. And down he goes to the Walrus Punch. Alright, well, that's, you know, that doesn't feel too good when you're that Lone Druid. Suddenly you're just dead.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Get a little bit of ward, so they're much better than this Lone Druid. We've seen quite a few Lone Druids going off lately. Like, you just get a little bit of farm on this guy, and the bear can suddenly destroy the entire map and every tower in it. So, not too surprising. Sonic skipping everything else, just looking for this blink dagger. At least that's what it looks like. Not going for any treads, not getting those arcane boots. And because of that, he will get it at a pretty decent timing considering. It's not been the easiest game for him. PA, she's working towards what we assume will be the helm. Be the most likely choice. Oh, nice. That's good. Stolen full level shockwave, 300 damage. That's good. And there's a very early armlet here for Kezu. So, not going for the blink dagger. A little bit interesting. Just going to rely on snowballs for now and try and snowball themselves into an early lead, I suppose. I wonder how this plays into his eventual grabbing of the MKB. Like, is this armlet just so that he can go MKB next and not feel bad about it? Because you're getting, like, you know, a little bit of attack speed, a little bit of armor, a little bit of HP regen. I don't know. Coupled up with press the attack. Seems pretty good. Alright, nice. Gonna hop in on the drive-by snowball. They're gonna go for the duel. See how lucky they can get. Oh, well, shockwave. Who needs luck? And immediately, Xiaowei comes in, gets lifted by Pablo. Now he's in trouble. More damage being dealt by this armlet Kezu. And they gotta be a little bit careful here, though. Here comes the call to know because Ash has arrived. Sonic's like, ah, you're on your own, Neo. And coming in, there can be another snowball if they want to chase down Sonic, too. Oh, not quite in range, though. That was some risky business. So suddenly, a solo gank turns into a triple death here. On the side of the Radiant now, they're looking for Orbit too. They got the lift for the initiation. Alright, here we go. And it looks like they're not going to go for this. Too many creep, it seems. Savage Roar. Just push back Steph style. Now Sonic in the bot. He's got the blink. His tower's still up and active. Bird's nearby too, so they can get some pretty good combos out of the RP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And you can see he's already putting 3 points into Empower, a single point in Skewer. That's pretty unusual. Most people go for at least 2. Alright, well. Really going to be banking on this PA. Going to try and increase her farm. But first they have to actually run into each other. Unfortunately, Empower, not a global spell. Believe it or not, guys. And now Kezu, in, you know, to go with his armlet, of course. Going to grab the Morbid Mask, so a little bit of lifesteal. Try and keep himself up and active. And now, they're smoked up in the mid lane. There's the blink. It's the RP, the Skewer back. And this should just be a dead Ash. It's good, it's good. This just takes a kill with the Solo Champion. Solo Champion. And quickly done here. Ash, though, looks like he's probably just going to go for the drums first. Seems to be the most common thing these days on these gyrocopters. And is the early Midas for E-skill, so he can go into the Rod if he wants. I think, do you go Rod now because of Cripple? And you hope it actually works up against the PA rather than the Force Staff? I feel like you do. Just because you get that active that, you know, has a chance of you getting the accuracy. It's 40%, right? It's like... So and grants units that attack target 40% accuracy, yeah. So, seems good. I think that makes sense. And now it will be the Vlads here for Kezu. That's pretty good. So they can look to group up. It's not just going to be a Helm Dominator, something that will only benefit him. Be a little bit of a team item here. And they'll start to pressure the mid tower, but in the top lane. They have a blink Skewer. They need to find the correct angle. Oh, okay, or they could just find him immediately. Gonna take him right into the tower. It might be where he wants to be, but it looks like there's no TPs coming out. They're just gonna give up E-skill. He was like up inside the Astral Prismatic, counting the intelligence of everybody. I guarantee. He looked over at poor Lone Drew, was like, alright, there's my target. Gonna try and steal as much as I can, possibly get the dunk, but I knew it wouldn't be enough, and so it doesn't get thrown down. Drums are not finished up here for Ash. Show net worth, please. It is 15 minutes. I think we should show net worth. That's a good idea. And so Kezu, not surprisingly, he's on top. Followed closely by E-skills. And we're going to be having The lone druid then, as well, he's been relatively alone up here. Died twice, but plenty of last hits, as you can see, second of the game. So it's a little bit more balanced. Obviously, the supports are very poor, like half the gold of the dire side. Largely what's amounting to this big lead in terms of net worth.
Dire's bottom tower is under
And everyone knows that PA is kind of one of those heroes that suddenly you kind of need the cleave for the big, like, oh, we just lost effect. And, well, in most games you have to go for a Battle Fury. This game, you know, you're going to have the Empowers. So there's always the chance that out of nowhere, you know, she gets a DD rune and suddenly gets an Ultra Kill. And you're just like, oh, great, what a hero. Either way, they're going in on top on Ashe. And they back away with the bear. And looks like the reinforcements are coming. They're going to glimpse back the Tusk. And now Ashe is in trouble. First hit root on the Regoose. And now the RP comes in. It's on 3. Skewers them inside the ending Stag Storm. But that's when you get the most damage, though. Although Kezu, he's now coming inside. They're going to snowball on top of Sonic. Going to protect himself from E-skills now. New Neo in trouble. But Pablo, he drops down low. Manages to pop stick wand something. He does live. Can they get a stun up here? And it doesn't appear so. Can they get the bear at least? Nah, he's too fast. Too speedy, Mr. Bear. Oh, that Pablo stick. Oh, Pablo. Yeah, it was a stick. Some good stuff. So, fight recap here.
structures are fortified.
Actually ends up being relatively even. Oh, it doesn't include the Magnus death? No. Yeah, it's not a full fight recap. Oh, thanks, Egad. Thanks, bud.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Well, for those of you who are just about to join us here from EGod's channel, aka Wannabe1234,
Structures are fortified.
we're watching Cookiss versus Team Kiski. And this is the round of 32, the EU Open Qualifiers day number 2. Qualifier number 2. And so far, here's your brief summary of the game. It's looking pretty good for Cookiss. They're up in net worth. They're up in experience. Big players this game. E-skill. He's been dropping mad dunks. 4, 2, and 4. And, although Pablo's usually the flashy one, it's actually Steph style this game. He's 4, 2, and 11. Involved in 15 of their 18 kills. So, applause for that, man. He's been playing the Tusk extremely well. All while Kezu's just stacking up. 34 damage now from his duels. To go with this armlet, Vlad's, and what we assume will be the eventual MKB. And there's that Rod of Atos we talked about, so I'm kind of excited to see this whole accuracy thing going. It should be good.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Grab themselves the Aegis. Go Alliance. One day.
Has fallen to the
So, the so-called most common trade in Dota 2. And the question is there going to be anything more than just a trade here? It's probably going to find anybody out for the lift. You can spot them. E-skill hasted up. This is the dire side vision. Coming in. Oh, can't quite get the bear. Oh, where's he going to go? He gets glimpsed back. And this is going to halt the aggression. Yeah. Alright, well. Everyone gets what they wanted, in some sense, so. Looks like the Aegis will be put on top of your gyrocopter here. Drums, 1100 gold. And so far, PA, she's not a major concern. She actually only has 1 point into the blur. Just trying to maximize her farm effectiveness, I suppose. For like cooldown on Phantom Strike and maybe just the dagger for fights too. There's Kezu, the Shadow Blade. Oh, that's actually a good choice as well. It's going right into the Silver Edge. I like that. Yeah, that's actually really good. Who needs an MKB? Skip Blink Dagger. Go for a Silver Edge instead. And the Radiant this ward. They're looking to get something done with the smoke. But now, they're seeing E-skill. I'm not sure where they want to go. About a quarter of the duration remaining. Sonic getting well ahead of his team. And he won't find anything up here. There's a sentry ward here if they want to slap down this ward. But it'll have expired. And it looks like this might amount to nothing at all. Pablo is being spotted out here, of course. So he might be the sacrifice. He has blinked into the trees. Oh! He actually found the angle. But not quite fast enough. Pablo gaming clearly just too good. Yeah, Bear plus power is insane. It is true. Like, should something happen where, you know, we've got, let's say, empowered PA. She jumps in and she gets, you know, 2 crits in a row or something insane, and suddenly they all die. There actually is the chance they could just lose an entire lane of racks. Like, it's certainly possible. Oh, hey, by the way, I did something from yesterday. Because I'm not doing local recordings. Oh, are you gonna die and ruin my train of thought here, Joey? Don't do this to me, buddy. Not that it really matters, I mean. Well, let me see. I'll need to see if this does work. Oh, really? That's gonna work? I guess he didn't want to get trapped inside. Alright, Iska will be happy. He got the ultimate forced out here, but either way, I'm not doing local recordings, so I'm just using the Twitch VODs and putting those up into YouTube. I am pretty insane, it's true. So I didn't want the big follower animation, so I actually fixed it. If I can make it... See, now it's just like a little thing over the mini-map. Thought that was better. Now, the only disadvantage is I can't really read it on my preview screen here, because it's like teeny tiny. Oh, actually I can if I switch to my other screen, though, can't I? Oh, so smart. Guys, when did I get so friggin' smart? Alright, no one die. I'm switching screens here. Someone's dying. Alright, it's just the bear. Who now has Radiance, by the way, but there's going to be Skewer back from Sonic. He's going to be on 2. Dagger coming out. Soul Assumption as well. Ash, he's at the forefront, but he seems to be relatively okay. They're hiding in the trees here. Hi. Coaching team of the Radiant. Oh, now they're going to smoke up. That's true, and there is no chat on the VOD. Oh, Nunio, hello? Everyone's just like, guys, there's a hero here. And he steps into the wrong neighborhood. Oh, Kessa couldn't even get the duel off. Again, Steph and Co. stealing his kills. I think it was only... oh, well, there you go. Man, I'd be so scared around this map right now. This gem on Kezu too. There's the bear. And I'm able to get it even with the ATOS. And no one coming to defend this tower, and I believe it's probably going to be far too late at this point. Just desperately trying to split push. They need this Empower, like, active on this PA, desperately.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I haven't seen her empowered yet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Of course, she'll have to go for these defensive items. Benefit being that a lot of her damage will come to this max level in the Empower. But you do actually have to equip it. Let's see here. There, that should work. Alright, hopefully this works. You're watching Brand United game as well? Black's playing Elder Titan. Did he play support yesterday too? I don't know. I haven't been watching them. So I can close this dashboard then? Oh, he did play support yesterday too then, did he? Oh, I've been... Oh, that's kind of funny. I had a second stream running this entire time. It's good stuff. Cookies stream. Oh, hey, Archangel. Welcome back. I saw you Dota Pit last night, too. That was pretty fun. Got to do the first game.
Radiant's bottom tower.
It's a good time. Good time. I mean, like, Kezu to finally go in here, and he will. Doesn't look like he's going to find anybody.
Radiant's bottom tower.
He's got full vision of them right now. Unfortunately, he knows it's so many heroes. He does not want to walk into that. Leading his team. Hello, boys. Hello, Wiggle Wiggle. Am I familiar of Mott? Yeah, yep, I know Mott. Elsaurus. We worked together in High Grand TV. And I cast with him just the other day on Moonduck, too. For the American stuff. So we're good buds. Kind of funny that we have, like, a very similar sounding name. It was just completely by chance.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, this game's hitting a little bit of a slowdown. Yeah, Cookies is doing good. Teams are splitting up. The net worth, it's still heading their direction, so no reason for them not to farm the map. It's not like they're losing ground or anything. They've got good control. I think, rightfully so, the Rain are pretty hesitant to step out up against a Legion Commander every pickoff. Just propelling them further and further ahead of you, so don't have to worry about that. Eastgale now has his own bit of mobility here, too, with the Force Staff, which is good. Cookies coverage. You got it. I'll watch you today whole day if you don't promote yourself no more. I'll definitely be promoting myself, so you might have to leave. Speaking of promoting myself, if you're not already following me here, please do. Helps me out a lot. And on Twitter as well, twitter.com/moppacks. Unfortunately, if there's one thing I've learned in this business, being the more humble and quiet man that I usually am, if you don't promote yourself, you're going to fall behind. And if you don't have Twitter followers, no one sends you sweet swag during tournaments. So, and you also don't get called to come do tournaments either. So, oh well, good thing you're kidding. Guys, be prepared for a full-on sellout. So what's the dream here? I mean, the dream, we have all the components for the dream, okay? We've got the RP. It can happen. It can be over in an instant. I can understand. Like, we saw Cookies being pretty hesitant yesterday. I would be even more hesitant in a game like this. If they get 5-man RP'd into Static Storm, can you imagine? Like, there's 1 BKB on Ashe. Other than that, if it's just Godness going to town on them with full cleave, it's going to be terrifying. He's actually got quite a bit of gold now saved up as well. Oh, looks like they're ready for an engagement, though. Kezu going to lead. Raining side vision. Well, there's a moving white circle. Gonna come in. He's looking for someone in the back line. He'd love to get one of these supports, but with the gem, they're going to go back. Ashe, now using his BKB, going to be able to stun up here on the gyrocopter, or rather the disruptor and slow him down. Kezu still out for blood. Wants more. Pablo blinking forward. Orbit now in trouble. He's going to get dueled up. And down he will fall. Everyone else will just TP away, and so they'll lose the disruptor and the lone druid, while Roshan quietly respawns in his pit. Any link to the bracket? Sure thing, man. Well, the first high ground push in the game now commences, and this tower is getting chomped on. Oh no! I think he went for the RP. I think I saw the animation starting, but not able to get it quite off here. He'll have a skewer out once he's trying to find the good RP angle. Can't get it though with the duel. Now he's going to buy back, get back in this fight as fast as he can. Godness using that BKB, finally trying to get some action going, but he can't get the hits. He can't get the crits. And they're going to glimpse back Ashe. So can he get a crit? Still can't buy one here. Yeah. Oh, there's the blink. There's the RP. No skewer available. So they're going to have to come to him. The skill still stuck inside the kinetic field. Pablo gonna steal the RP and TP away. Pablo the Bandito. Looking out of the fight with the RP, but it's a big win. You know, it cost them a buyback, but look how much they're still ahead. I mean, they were so far behind before that fight started. They're just gonna get all this gold. Can they? Man, if they secure Roshana, this is gonna be massive. In fact, Eastgale's gonna buy back to ensure this doesn't happen. I wonder if they're gonna try it anyway. Seems way too risky with Eastgale buying back. Look how much gold he has. He bought back and he sells almost 3k. How much did he just buy back for? And with his death cost. Death cost 4,800. He just spent like 1,300 gold to be back in the game. That seems unnecessary. Alright, you guys are talking as if both of you were like everyone in chat. You guys need to just chill the hell out. Like, we're not even talking about the EE cast. It's fine. You know, there's like 4,000 people saying all that shit, so I wouldn't be too concerned about 2 people. You guys should just like be best buds, and it's fine. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with having arguments and stuff like that, but I don't think this is the place. I think it's fine. Let's be honest, guys. Who cares? He's a pro player. Yeah, he doesn't follow the scene. It's not going to happen every game. And you do get some insight. So that's why I like listening to pro players, because I always learn something that I wouldn't have thought of myself. A fifth a day. I could use a fifth today. Well, after that little hiccup, Cookies, they're going to start moving that graph down the direction here with the Aegis. Lost quite a bit of ground. Feels bad, man, indeed. Well, Greaves up. No other items here for Steph Sal. He doesn't need a Blink Dagger. Any of that mobility nonsense. Interesting they have the gem on the Disruptor and not the Visage, who now is... Oh, I thought... Okay, yeah, I thought I saw his gold disappear. So he's about 1,000 away from his eggs. That'll be nice. Not much they can really do here. Oh, bottom lane, Kiz is actually being chased down by a bear. Or Kiz is actually hiding, looking to gank in on a bear. He's still going to try and help him out with this. There is a TP here. This lone druid's probably dead. He needs a root, though. And dual damage. So, nicely done here. So you guys can see, pierces spell immunity. No. So, I know some people are like, why is he BKBing? Gotta remember, guys. Yes, root goes through BKB, but Savage Roar does not, so. Just guaranteeing this kill, and that's 45 seconds where there's not gonna be a lone druid here. I mean, I'm not gonna like babysit you guys and tell you what can and can't talk about in the chat. Oh wow, there's that stolen RP from Pablo. Rock Rush, Snowball coming through. Ice Shards as well, Godness. The game, it's in your hands. Sonic now blinking the RP, screaming the back inside the Sackstorm. Godness, he's still alive, he's still swinging. Can he get anything left? He cannot. That PKB is still alive and active. He's still knuckling the Shiva's guard. He's looking to put this game to bed. Final duel here. What? Oh, he got glimpsed? Yeah, he got glimpsed. Sonic now in trouble. Snowball will finish him off and kill him. And this one, I think it might just be over here, guys. Lone Druid and Disruptor. Either way, all I'm saying is I don't care what you guys talk about in Twitch chat. That's totally your business. I'm just saying you guys are arguing as if you two are like the only people who are like in the chat. That's just fine, you know? It's just fine. That's not where we are, guys. We're at open qualifiers. And so today, it's a good day. And for Cookies, it's also a good day. It looks like they're going to get at least 2 sets of racks here. RTC maxing W on the OD. Yeah, I've seen... It depends on the lane matchup completely, it appears. Because some people go max W and then second points into Aura with like skipping the Arcane Orb, which was the old build when you stole the intelligence and stuff, but I think now it's different. I've heard a couple pros now saying that they don't think people have quite figured out OD yet as well. A couple coaches and stuff. Oh, hey, Con. So, now, 2 lanes down, the dream, it's still alive. Demon said 1 in W and max Q is best generally. Oh, hey, Renessa. Yeah, I think I'm tending to agree with that lately. I was surprised that people were still going the old stuff. It doesn't seem to make sense. There you go. I got you covered. We'll cast Vegetable Esports Club maybe today. I won't be casting NA stuff. I work tonight, so I won't be available for that. Why the bracket link doesn't work, sir? It should work. Does it not work? Oh. No, that opened for me. Not sure. Anyone else get a lot of buffer and freeze on stream? Oh, are you guys getting some buffer? I hope not. Hopefully the quality options are enabled by now. Everything should be okay. As far as I can tell, everything's up and running fully. Oh, again, now on top of Kezu. Got one crit, but it won't be enough to save from E-skill. Walrus punch as well. Kezu, he's trying to pick his target here. Ash gonna BKB up, call now coming down, hitting on lots of heroes. Godness now in there. He's looking at those big crits, cannot find them though. Dual win, 5 dead. Dunk slammed. OD Dota. I've had issues with Twitch the last couple days too. Alright, sorry I have to close this, but if you leave a fight recap open when you close a replay, they're going, oh, someone's following. But unfortunately, my screen's so small. Well, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Alright, so Cookies take the victory. MVP this game. I mean, Kezu, obviously he didn't die. I'm going to have to give it to Steph Style for this one. I think his movement early on in the game really set that whole pace that they were aiming for. He nailed it, actually. All those snowballs, he just showed up places, got some kills. Some good stuff. So, we'll hop into the next game here.